Here this afternoon, starting on its first for the Houston 96 Wildcats. Batting first, number 5, Davis Carter. Batting second, pitcher, Eli Schoolfield. Batting third, number 11, Parker Sutley. Batting fourth, number 17, Austin Works. Batting fifth, number 8, second baseman, Brendan Gump. Batting sixth, third baseman, Jacob Evans. Batting seventh, shortstop, Mason Ellis. And DH and center fielder, Carter Patterson. Batting ninth, left fielder, Madden Davis. And now we're just a list starting line for your Emerald Vikings. Leading off, shortstop, number 4, Bo White. Batting number second, number 5, Finn Howard. Batting third, center fielder, number 14, Colton Marino. Batting fourth, number 2, catcher, Eli Swanson. Batting fifth, number 6, third baseman, Ethan Smets. Batting sixth, your right fielder, Colin Stride. Batting seventh, number 8, Thomas Hyde. Batting eighth, your DH, Colin Knight. And that's second base, number 1, Luke Mathis. And finally, batting ninth, number 3, left fielder, Matthew Ritter. Please rise and leave us path for the national anthem. Wow, that.
Live on the Lakewood Sports Network, it is the Emerald City Classic Day 1. We were supposed to play yesterday between Emerald and Clinton. That got moved to Thursday, so we start our debut stream here in the Emerald City Classic between two teams in Greenwood County. Emerald in 96, and it's live on the LSN. Graham Simpson with you. We've got Nigel Morton White on the camera for this afternoon's contest between 96 and Emerald, two teams that we saw in the Lakeland's first pitch at Lander University. 96 got the better of Dixie in that matchup. Of course, Emerald and Greenwood played each other that night in a great day of baseball. You can go back and watch that on the LSN, but we start with the regular season and Finn Howard on the bump for the Emerald Vikings. Finn's been very good for the Vikings as a pitcher. He's going to be the ace of the staff this year. A fastball sitting at 84 to 86. He'll throw a slider and changeup. About 35% of his pitches are sliders, 15 a changeup, and he'll work with the fastball about 50% of the time. So we're getting set for first pitch, brought to you by State Farm agent Frank Coyle, right here in Greenwood, 424 Main Street, or frankcoyle.com. Carver Davis to lead things off for 96, and we are underway with a first pitch strike. Finn Howard using the fastball early on. He's ahead 0-1 to Carver Davis. Playing in right field today. A four-sport athlete for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Hits that one hard, left field and deep. Ritter is back, and he will make the catch. Snow cones it in his glove. A deep fly out to left field is how we get this one started. Here's Schoolfield. He'll be pitching today for 96. One down facing Finn Howard. On the ground to second. Nicely taken by Mathis, and his throw over to first is in time. 2 away, 2 quick outs for Finn Howard on the mound. That one took just one pitch. And now we'll see Parker Sutley. Sutley's catching today. He is the ace of the staff. He was the Region Player of the Year last year in 2A Region 2. Behind the plate today, first of 3 pool games for both 96 and Emerald, both in Pool A of the tournament. Sutley takes a first pitch strike. Howard's last start was the scrimmage against Greenwood High. Produced 3 really good innings against the Eagles, who lost 4-2 to Wren today in the first round of the TL Hanna tournament going on. It's a 1-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Howard's ahead 1-2. A strike away from ending the top half of the frame. Howard set 1-2. Sutley takes a ball in the dirt. Count even at 2. Emerald trying to start off strong. They lost in the championship game to Mid-Carolina last year. See Mid-Carolina later on tonight. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt again. Good take from Sutley. It's the full count. Howard trying to sit him down in order. All region versus all region. Here's the pitch. And that one's walloped to left field, but right on a line to Ritter, who makes the grab, and there is 3 outs in the frame. Howard sits him down in order. We'll go to the home half. No score between Emerald and 96 on the Lakeland Sports Network. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. As we move to the home half of the first, please you could join us on the Lakeland Sports Network. No score between 96 and Emerald. We'll see Eli Schofield on the mound first for 96. Schofield with a 3-pitch mix. The right-hander has a fastball, a curve, and a change. He'll throw the change a little bit more to the lefties, but he uses all three in unison. Of course, the two-seam fastball has a little run. He's going to be sitting low 80s today, facing Bo Height. The shortstop will bat first. Finn Howard, the pitcher, will bat second. Colson Marino, the center fielder, also due up here in the first inning. Bo Height, 6 extra base hits a season ago, batted .351 for the Vikings. Bo now competing in what is his sophomore year. Done a lot of injuries the beginning of last year, coming back from a shoulder surgery. He hit .351, but he's primed to have one of the best sophomore seasons we've seen in a while from an underclassman in the state of South Carolina. First pitch from Schofield, and he starts him off with a ball off the plate on a fastball. Height's playing shortstop today for the Vikings. You'll see him there all season long. 1-0 pitch. Slider away from Schofield as a curve. It's 2-0. Finn Howard, the pitcher, on deck. Swing and a miss. Went back to the curve. First strike of the day for Schofield. It's a 2-1 offering. In there for a called strike. Schofield has worked from 2-0, got it back to 2-2 against the top of the Viking order. Gutsy take, makes it a full count. Went back to the off speed. And now Height has worked it full to lead off the bottom of the first frame. Big pitch here from Schofield. Into left field, a base hit for Heights. And a leadoff single. Heights thinking two, out of the box, running, and he is dead to rights. The tag got him, and he gets a single, but a little greedy will cause Emerald to have their first out here in the bottom half of the first inning. Well, 96 catch a break. Height was trying to catch him napping, and now Finn Howard will bat. Nobody on base, one down. Howard fouls the first pitch away. Finn Howard just had a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. Facing his counterpart in Schofield, who's ahead 0-1. Inside for a called strike. It snowballs in 2 strikes. Generous call. Got him looking. 3-pitch strikeout for Schofield, and there's 2 down in the inning. Big second out for Schofield. He gave up a leadoff single to Height. And now Colson Marino has got some power. Had a home run a season ago, hit .280. Colson now a sophomore. Two down here for Schofield. And the first pitch, foul tipped, held on by Parker Sutley, who's behind the dish. Would be the ace, but they're going to save him for later on in the tournament. And there's 2 pools of 4 teams. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and smashed left field, and it is out of here. Marino gives the Vikings a 1-0 lead. And there was no doubt about it. Here's Eli Swansea. He's catching today. He's played some of the infield during the preseason. Back to his normal position behind the dish. And he's got an encore of a Colson Marino blast over the left field wall. Swansea swings and fouls the first pitch off. Well, Schofield's doing a good job of getting first pitch strikes. He just left the one over the plate a little to Colson, and that's not the guy you would just want to have it get me over to. Still 2 down. Back-to-back foul balls makes it quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Schofield a strike away from getting out of the frame. Good 2-strike pitch for Schofield. Emerald just took a 1-0 lead over the powerful swing of Colson Marino. Now Eli Swansea bats. Schofield is ahead 1-2. Here's his delivery. Tried to nibble at the zone, didn't get the call. Counts even at 2. Well, Swansea led the team last year in batting average, had a .431. It's pretty good. Trying to build on that. Swansea now in his junior season, a ton of underclassmen in this Emerald squad. Same for 96. Only a handful of seniors. Schofield, a junior on the mound, delivers the 2-2. And he bids it into the zone for a called strike 3. Well, that'll end the inning. But Emerald do the damage. They get a solo shot from Colson Marino, and they take a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the second inning on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Vikings leading 1-0 as we go to the top of the second frame. We'll see Austin Wirtz leading things off for the 96 Wildcats. Emerald off the swing of Colsa Marino have a 1-0 lead. Wirtz, big lefty, takes a called strike one. Finn Howard still on the mound, dealt a 1-2-3, top of the first. Now he's got to run a cushion. That one's in the dirt. Wirtz will be at first base basically all season. He's a big-time bat in the middle of the Wildcat order. Well, he's down 1-2 here. Howard trying to get off to a good start in the second. Kicks and deals. And he bounces one to home plate. Counts even at 2. Second baseman Wrighton Goff is on deck. Howard trying to get the corner. Now it's 3-2. Finn likes to use the changeup to lefties. The slider's a strikeout pitch. 3-2 is right back up the middle for Austin Wirtz. A single to center field. And the first base runner of the game for the Wildcats. Leadoff man is aboard. Here comes the second baseman, Wrighton Goff. Takes the ball. Wirtz at first after the single. That's a bouncer to third, taken by Metz. He'll go to second for one. The flip to first in time and a double play. You can wipe the runners off the bag. And 2 down here for Howard in the top of the second inning. On a 5-4-3. And now Jacob Evans. He's a third baseman. That one's popped straight up and foul. Howard's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's a strike away from another scoreless frame. Facing Jacob Evans. Howard set. And a good 0-2 pitch. Brings it back to 1-2. Jacob Evans finished last year on a hot streak. And he looks at a called strike 3. That'll end the inning. Another strikeout for Howard. And Emerald hold on to the 1-0 lead. We'll head to the bottom half of the second when we come back on the Lakewood Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Third baseman Ethan Metz to lead things off for Emerald. Still facing Eli Schoolfield. Emerald took the lead in the last inning in the first. That one's up the middle. A one-hopper to Ellis, and it hits off his glove into center field. There's a base hit for Metz as we start off the second. Holden Styron, just an eighth grader, to the dish now. 1-0 lead. Showing bunt. He will swing. It's a swinging bunt. Softly tapped to short. Ellis will have to get out of his glove and toss, and it's not in time to first. Everybody's safe. Vikings have them at first and second, no down in the bottom of the second frame. And now we'll see the first baseman, Thomas Hodges. Hodges, a junior. We'll also see some time on the mound, but he's playing first base today. Schoolfield needs to get ahead in this count. Dangerous hitter. 2 runners on, nobody away. Right-hander set. Fires. And the bunt ricocheted off the catcher's mask, and it hit the umpire. Foul ball makes it strike one. So we mentioned Hodges will contribute to some of that pitching depth this season. So will Ethan Metz, who started off this inning with a single. Big 0-1 pitch here. Hodges showed bunt his first time. Schoolfield's 0-1. Pulled back, it's upstairs for ball one. Good eye from Hodges. Got the DH on deck, Colton Knight. There's a strike on a pulled back bunt. It's 1-2. So it takes the bunt opportunity away. Hodges will have to swing. Sun beaming down here at Emerald. Low 60s for this Saturday afternoon. Schoolfield's 1-2. A bouncer back to the mound. They'll go to third, and the force out is there. So they get the lead runner. There's now one down. Nicely done by Schoolfield. The pitcher gets rid of Hodges, gets rid of Metz on the base path. Styron now at second base. Hodges at first. Here's the DH, Colton Knight. Same situation for Emerald, except an out now. And Knight calls time. To the backstop, and the runners will advance. Ball one from Schofield. Now Emerald need to cash in. 2 in scoring position. Schofield's been a little erratic here in the inning. Colton Knight at the dish. First base is open. Now Matthew Ritter, the 9-hole hitter, on deck before they flip it back to Bo Height. Right now, Colson Marino's solo shot in the bottom of the first is the difference. 1 ball, no strikes here to Colton Knight, the DH. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. It's a good pitch there on a curve. Talking to Coach Ellis before the game, main thing for Schofield is to find the zone and find it early. In a big situation here, the traditional double play was wiped out with the wild pitch. Knight is a double play candidate, but first base is open. 1-1 from Schofield. Right down the middle for a called strike 2. Went to the fastball that time. Fastball sitting about 78 to 81. He runs a 2-seam in there. 2-strike approach. Colton Knight chokes up on the bat. Swing and a miss. The breaking ball works for the second out of the frame for Schofield. That was a big time out. And now he'll face the 9-hole hitter, Matthew Ritter. He's in left field today. Made a heck of a catch to start the game. No batting gloves for Ritter. One of the few seniors on the squad. Ellis to first, no throw, and the run scores. Here's Bo Height. We're back. Big opportunity here for the Vikings. Take a look at the runner at first. Styron just scored the second run for Emerald. And that one's pieced right center field, touching the gap, and that'll be extra bases for Heights. A run scores, makes it 3-0. They will send Ritter, no throw, and a 2-run double. Bo Height breaks it open. It's 4-0 Emerald.
Now we got number 5, Harold Spin.
Finn Howard trying to tack on more. All this damage done with 2 outs. Howard has a dribbler to short. Ellis with a tough play. Gloves, throws. The stretch is in time. And they get the 3rd out of the inning. And Emerald score 3 times in the bottom of the 2nd. And they'll take that lead to the 3rd when we come back on the Lakewood Sports Network.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath. Because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Now connecting with the Wildcats, number 7, Mason Ellis.
Mason Ellis will start things off. He's a shortstop for 96. Finn Howard has had no problem dealing through the Wildcat lineup. He'll face the bottom 3rd and get a first pitch strike. He allowed a leadoff single to Austin Wirtz in the 2nd, but then got a 5-4-3 double play. He's faced the minimum thus far, and it's a 1-1 count here after he bounces that. Howard is the bona fide ace of the staff this year. Swing and a miss. He's letting the fastball rip today. He's able to beat Ellis to the spot in a big 1-2. Howard is set. Starts off the inning with a K. And back-to-back strikeouts dating back to the 2nd frame. And the 8-hole hitter Carter Patterson to the dish. He's in center field today. Tries to bunt, fouls it away. Carter Patterson is in center. He could play anywhere. Play all 9 positions. He's looking to be a major contributor to the offensive game this year for 96. Now 0-2 after that foul ball. But if he can get consistent, good ABs, this would be a tough 96 order to deal with in 2A. Starting off the season low in the order, but he has a good chance to get into the middle of the lineup. 0-2. Takes a called strike 3 right down the middle. Back-to-back strikeouts in the inning for Finn Howard. And now he'll face the 9-hole hitter. There's Madden Davis in left field. Howard's given up a single but faced the minimum after a double play in the second frame. Made quick work at Ellison Patterson and gets a first pitch strike here to Davis. In the air, softly flared, shallow right. It's going to be trouble, and it falls down softly for a base hit right in front of the right field line.
Number 5. Davis.
Madden Davis is aboard. We see Carver Davis. Pickoff moved to first. It was close. Runner at first for 96. Back to the top of the order in Davis. That one's popped up, straight up. Going to be a tough play for Swansea, and he makes the catch. So a pop-up to the catcher is how the top of the third frame ends for 96. They're still scoreless, trailing by 4 to Emerald, who hits the plate next on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
Colson Marino to lead off the third. He got this thing started in the bottom of the first with a solo shot deep into the forest in left field. There was no doubt about it. It was against Schoolfield on an 0-1 count. And Schoolfield wants no part of him this time. There's the curve. That would have hit a left-handed batter. It's 1 ball, no strikes here to Marino. Well, he's the bat in the order that has plenty of power, and he's shown it even through his youth. He's just a sophomore. He's hit some big-time home runs in parks where it is difficult to get it out, including this one. Schofield's doing the smart thing, pitching around him. Swansea on deck for the Vikings. That one's hit third base side. Ellis tried to backhand, but he boots it. And Marino will reach it first. Wildcats have had some problems defensively in the infield. Runner at first for Swansea. Swansea, great hitter for average. Trying to get Marino leaning. It was a close play, but safe at first. It was strike two. Marino's at first for the Vikings. Trying to tack on more here in the third. And one in the first. 3 came in the second inning. Big pitch coming here for Schoolfield. Runner goes. That hits Swansea. So first and second for the Vikings. Another unforced error on the part of the 96 Wildcats. Here's Ethan Metz to the plate. Part of the lineup that Schoolfield had a little trouble with in the second inning, allowed Emerald to score 3 runs. Starts with the third baseman, Ethan Metz. Right on left matchup. Metz was showing bunt, and the pitch misses outside. Schoolfield, an all-region performer last year. And he'll get a talking to here with Coach Ellis. Down 1 ball, no strikes into Ethan Metz. Schoolfield bats second in the order for the Wildcats offensively. He's going to be a top arm this year for 96. After this for the Wildcats, they will play again on Wednesday. They'll play Clinton on Wednesday, and then they'll have that championship game on Saturday if they make it that far. They'll play Monday against BHP. So Monday and Wednesday, BHP and Clinton on the schedule, both in Pool A. Pool A consists of Emerald 96, Clinton, and BHP. Pool B is Lawrence, Mid-Carolina, Greenville, and North Augusta. But they played a good game. Greenville and North Augusta did right before us. North Augusta walked away with a 2-1 win. They were down 1-0 all the way up into the top of the 7th. They scored twice and then closed the deal in the bottom of the 7th. Clinton and BHP are next. It's a Pool A matchup. Schoolfield brings the 1-1. Bunt is popped up and foul. And now it's 1-2. Still nobody out in the inning. One-two count to Metz. Emerald with Marino at second, Swansea at first. 1-2. In on the hands, fisted to shallow center. Is taken by the shortstop Ellis on a line, so nobody advances. There's the first out of the frame. And now the right fielder holding Styron. Emerald has scored in every inning thus far. Looking to hold true here in the third. 2 on with 1 down. First offering is off the plate for Schoolfield. 1-0. Styron goes the other way, tailing into right field, and a diving grab is made by Carver Davis. And Swansea is going to be tagged out at first. This should end the inning. Did he make the catch or? So no catch for Carver Davis. But Swansea, who wasn't sure what the call was, ends up being called out. So Marino at third. Styron stays at first. With the shadows, it's hard to see if that ball was caught or not by Davis. It was a great effort nonetheless. That takes Swansea off the base paths. They're now at the corners and 2 down. First baseman Thomas Hodges at the plate now for Emerald. Carver Davis tracked it a long way and right. Hodges trying to drive in more runs. And he looks upstairs. Ball 2. Good eye from Thomas Hodges. Big sequence here for Schoolfield. 2 down. The runners on the corners. Hodges in a hitter's count. And he bounces one to second. Taking on a couple hops, right in golf. Misses the throw to first, and a run scores. Threw it offline, wide left. They're at second and third for Emerald, and they're up 5-0. Wow. They had the inning over. Inning continues for the DH, Colton Knight. It's been the unforced errors today for 96. Now, Emerald have had some big-time shots. You look at the solo from Marino in the first. In the second inning, Bo Height had a gapper, scored 2 runs on a double. But some cheap hits today, some cheap base runners for Emerald. They've been able to cash in. There's strike 1 for Schoolfield. Much needed. Evens the count with 2 down here in the third. Colton Knight, the senior. Swing and a miss. And now Schoolfield a strike away from ending the frame. He's given up just 1. It's an unearned run. Right back to the mound. And an underhand toss to first will end the frame. Nicely done from Schoolfield after giving up the unearned run. Emerald tacks on 1 more. They lead 5-0 as we head to the 4th. From Emerald, you're watching on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Up to after 96, number 3, Eli Schoolfield.
Top of the inning, Finn Howard back out there on the mound, 5-0. The lead for Emerald. Facing his counterpart on the mound, Schoolfield, and he swings through a first pitch fastball. Finn's done a great job of the first pitch strike so far today. Second time through the order, Schoolfield bats second. The 11th batter that he's faced. He's recorded 9 outs. Bouncer, shortstop side. Height will take it. The throw is bounced to first and not in time. Hodges tried to stretch, but with the rain, slowed up these ground balls. It allows Schoolfield to reach to first. Now here's Parker Sutley. So a dangerous part of the 96 order. Going to take advantage of a leadoff base runner. Sutley, the region player of the year last year for 96. He also had an all-state selection. One of the top 2A players in the state of South Carolina. Swings and rips it left field line. That is a fair ball headed towards the corner. Schoolfield will get the stop sign at third. A double for Parker Sutley. And the Wildcats are in business here in the fourth. Austin Wirtz, who's 1 for 1, has a chance to give 96 their first score. Powerful lefty, had a good swing. James McKesson will run for Sutley. He's at second base. Schoolfield at third. Swung on and ripped through the gap in right field. It'll score another run. They'll send the man from second, and he scores as well. So a 2-run single for 96. McKesson scored. Makes it 5-2. 96 climbing back in. Still nobody out. Second time through the order, causing some problems for Finn Howard. And time's called. Umpire wants to come and talk. Chad Ellis. See what this could be about. Wright and Goff at the plate. To an 0-1 count. 96 has scored twice here in this inning. They've jumped on Finn Howard. Schofield reached on a soft tapper to short. Sutley ripped one down the line and left. And then Wirtz wasted no time. First pitch he saw, scored in both of those runs. Wirtz at first, Goff at the plate, and the 0-1 pitch. Howard dips one in for a called strike. He's ahead 0-2. Fouled on the third base line. Count remains 0-2. 96 starting to climb back after the blazing hot start. High and tight for ball one. Wright and Goff dealt with injuries last year. Now trying to break out in his junior season. 1-2. Takes ball two inside. Goff will be a big part of the experience this year for the Wildcats offensively, and he fouls it away. Count remains at 2-2. Up the middle, and a nice snag at second base. The throw to first, not in time, but Luke Mathis, the 8th grader, showing off some hops. Pieced up by Goff. Good defense on the back end for the Vikings. Now third baseman Jacob Evans to the plate. Big first out for Finn Howard on the mound. It's time to deal with a base runner in a 5-2 lead. Evans struck out his first time. Starts him off with a ball. Howard just got the better of Goff in a very long back and forth, and now he's ahead. He's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Great breaking pitch from Finn Howard. Evans playing at third base today for 96. That glove continues to improve. But he's facing the 1-2 here. Howard set, delivers. Swung on, hit well. Left field, that's a fair ball. Bounces softly down the line. Wirtz stops at second. They're at first and second with one down. The tying run comes to the plate for 96. The shortstop, Mason Ellis. Howard saw 10 batters in his first 9 outs. Having to deal with a lot of traffic in the fourth. Oh, a half-hearted swing makes it 0-2. Howard's jumped in front of Mason Ellis. A little slow tapper left to the mound. Gets to Bo Height at short. He will take the out at first. Runners advance 90 feet, so 2 down. And 2 in scoring position for the Wildcats. Carter Patterson, the center fielder, and a huge spot here for 96. That one got to Bo a little quicker than a lot of people were expecting because it actually hit the mound on the downslope. Gave it a little extra boost to the shortstop, able to make the easy play to first to Hodges. So Ellis did his job moving the runners over. Now 0-1 to Carter Patterson. Veteran player here for the Wildcats in his senior season. Howard deals outside. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Howard is strike away from ending the frame. He's given up 2 thus far, trying to keep the damage in just the 3-run cushion. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretches and deals. Little out, says the home plate umpire. Evens the count. Good eye from Patterson. 9-hole hitter Davis is on deck. Howard wants to see him in the 5th. Big pitch from the right-hander. And it's high for ball 3. Patterson battling here with Howard. Worked it back to a full count. Big 3-2. And a called strike 3. Clipping the outside corner. Finn Howard gets a backwards K to end the frame in the top of the 4th. Had to deal with a ton of traffic. Walks out just giving up 2. Emerald have a 3-run cushion as we go to the bottom 4th when we come back.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with the Lakewood Sports Network. Got a good one between 2 Greenwood County foes. 96 and Emerald doing battle here in the Emerald City Classic. This is day 1 of the event. Yesterday we got rained out. Supposed to be Emerald Clinton yesterday, but they will play that game on Thursday. 96 did not have a game scheduled yesterday. Their game against BHP is still scheduled for 7:30 first pitch on Monday. They'll play again on Wednesday against Clinton. And then Saturday is another full day. It's starting at 10:30. But it's the fourth place versus fourth place, third versus third, second versus second of the two pools. And then, of course, the two winners of each pool will play each other the championship game. Matthew Ritter to lead off. And he misses outside. Is this a new pitcher? What's his number? Ritter takes one down. Ritter had a soft hit reach his last time up. There's a called strike. Wrighton Goff is now pitching for 96. Counts 2-1. Bo Height on deck. Goff was at second base. Downstairs. The leadoff walk for Wrighton Goff. Passes the baton to Bo Height. And Emerald about to make their third trip through the lineup. If you're keeping up with the Palmetto series, Clemson and Carolina also playing today. How about South Carolina? 7-0 win yesterday, up 1-0 thus far. It's a 15th ranked Clemson. Runner on for Height. We need to figure out who's at second base. Yeah. Right on right matchup. Height takes it. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Goff has had a tough time finding the zone coming out of relief of Schofield. So Trenton Singleton is at second base for 96. Wrighton Goff was at second. Now he's pitching. Inside, there's ball 3. So 3 straight balls to Bo Height. And there's a strike, keeping the at-bat alive. Hitters count for Bo Height. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and hits a one-hopper. That was hit down by Evans at third, but he could not get it out of his glove. Did a great job to keep it in on the infield. Had a quick backhand pick off a screamer from Height. Unable to make the play to first. And nobody away. 2 runners on for Emerald. Here's Finn Howard. He's pitched 4 innings, a 2-run ball for Emerald on the mound. Show and bunt. And Goff delivers a ball. Foul tips. 1-1. Emerald dugout starting to get involved. Showing a lot of emotion. Emerald in the all-purple. Little bang on the fencing. In the dirt, a nice stop by Sutley. It's now 2-1. Ritter at second base, Hyde at first for Emerald. Dugout making some more noise, and that hits Finn Howard in the back. Bases are loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes Colson Marino, already has a home run in the game. Quick mound visit here for Wright Golf, who's come in relief of Eli Schoolfield. So had a walk and then a hard hit single from Heights. And then just hit Finn Howard. Dangerous position to be in. Colson Marino, he's left the building in the first inning. It's the first run of the game. Almost hit him. That one gets away from Sutley, and a run will score. Ritter speeds in across home plate. Now 6-2. Runners at second and third. And a 3-0 count here to Colson Marino. At risk of just loading the bases right up. Eli Swansea on deck. And Marino takes a strike. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Golf has worked it back to a full count. First base is open. Wild pitch gave Emerald a run here in the fourth. That one's just outside, and the bases are loaded again. Great at bat from Marino. And the catcher, Eli Swansea, gets his chance with the bases loaded, but he might not face Wright Golf. He's yet to record it out. A run is scored on his watch. And the ball get taken from Wright. A new pitcher when we come back for 96. Emerald and the Wildcats battling in the day one of the Emerald City Classic.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering.
New pitcher is the left-hander, James McKesson. Inherits the bases loaded, nobody out, and a 4-run lead. Facing Eli Swansea in the first pitch inside from the left-hander. Misses on a glove side heater. 1-0. First lefty that Emerald has seen. Both Goff and Schofield, the starter, pitch from the right side. Swansea smashes it into left field. Another run will score. Height will go. Throw down to home is not in time. Another run scores. Bradley Cobb was running the base paths and scored another run. A 2-run double for Eli Swansea. Makes it 8-2 for Emerald. Here comes a left-on-left matchup with Ethan Metz. Kobe Cade at second base. Pinch running for Swansea. Infield comes in for 96. First pitch is low and outside, into Ethan Metz. McKesson, the new pitcher for 96. Wildcats still searching for their first out in the fourth. They scored 2 in the top half. Just missed the zone for McKesson. That was a nice breaking ball. Counts 2-0. 2 in the top of the fourth for 96. Emerald have responded with 3 so far in the bottom half. And a 3-0 count here to Metz. But again, 96 yet to record it out in this inning. Takes the 3-0 for a called strike. Bounce foul, first base side. Nicely done by Flores. Counts now 3-2 after the foul ball. Marino at third. Cade at second. First base is open. 3 ball, 2 strike counts to Ethan Metz. McKesson pitches, and he missed outside. There's ball 4. And the bases are loaded once again. 8th grader Holden Styron will get his crack at it. Going from bad to worse for 96 in the frame. Inside for ball 2. McKesson Some bark for his size, but yet to find the zone thus far. Bases juice for Emerald. And Styron takes below his knees. There's ball 3. Four-pitch walk will drive in another run. We're 96. We're trying to get away from the big inning here, but 4 runs have already scored for Emerald. The lead is 7. And they have yet to record it outs. Colton Knight, the DH, to the dish now. Bases remain loaded, full of Vikings. McKesson's faced 2 batters. He walked into a bases loaded, nobody out situation. Tough for any pitcher at any level. Swing and a miss from Knights. There's strike 1 for McKesson. Knight is the 9th man to the plate so far this inning. Curve in for a called strike. 0-2. By far McKesson's best at-bat so far. Can he finish him off? This is Hodges at the plate right now. Well, the first baseman with Knight is on deck. It's a 1-2 count here to Thomas Hodges. Golden opportunity to break this one open. One, two. Tried the bender, just missed. Count now even to Hodges. It's been a long inning. Still no outs. A run's already been walked in for Emerald this inning. 3-2. In the air to right field. Carver Davis is under. He will camp. Squeeze the first out. Runner tags up. Cade will go home without a throw. And a sac fly for Hodges makes it 10-2. 8-run lead for Emerald. Here's the DH, Colton Knight. One ball, no strikes to Colton Knight. McKesson was able to record an out and a long AB. Now he delivers a strike. It's 1-1. McKesson, the 3rd pitcher used by 96 today. First left-hander, has to deal with runners at first and second. And he steps off. Half-hearted swing. And he did not go around. It's now 2-1. Good job for Knight to pull back. You got a hitter's count against McKesson. He calls time. Late swing. Watch out of the first base dugout. Strike 2. Big pitch here from McKesson. And a battle with the DH Knights. Lefty deals. Loops it in for a called strike 3. Uses the breaking ball. And that is a big second out. And now here's Matthew Ritter. He got this whole party started way back earlier this inning. He's the 10th man to the plate. He's hitting with runners at first and second. And 2 away. McKesson's done a great job the last 2 ABs. Ritter tries to jump on the first pitch. It was foul tipped and held on by Sutley. There's strike 1. Another called strike. He's been using the curve immaculately so far. Quickly ahead, 0-2 on Ritter. McKesson trying to get out of the jam. 5 runs have come across for the Vikings this frame. 0-2. High and away. There's the first ball of the at-bat into Matthew Ritter. Bouncer foul. Count stays at 1-2. So we approach the 4 o'clock hour here from Greenwood. 63 degrees on a sun-splashed Saturday afternoon. Left on right matchup. McKesson trying to get rid of Ritter and in the frame. 1-2. Upstairs. Ritter in a battle with McKesson. Wildcat lefty southpaw delivers upstairs, and now we got a full count with 2 outs. Five have already scored in the inning for Emerald. 3-2. Upstairs, bases are loaded. And here comes Bo Height. McKesson came in to a brutal situation. He had bases loaded with nobody out. I think only 2 runs had scored that point of the inning, and ever since then, Emerald have been playing station to station. McKesson was able to get a big strikeout of Colton Knight, but since then he's walked the 9-hole hitter Ritter. And a big offering to Bo Height, man, he misses upstairs. A run has been walked in this frame. Swansea had a 2-run single. He advanced to second on the throw home. Good look at height, red batting gloves. Swings and sends a fly ball right center field. Carter Patterson ranging over to his left, fights the shadows and makes the catch. So Emerald leave them loaded. They score 5 runs in the inning, and they lead by 8, 10-2. We'll head to the 5th on the Lakeland Sports Network.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We start the 5th inning from Emerald High School. Finn Howard still on the mound. He's had a long rest on that half inning. He's pitched well, giving up just 2 runs in his 4 innings of work. Madden Davis will lead off, a 9-hole hitter for 96. This is the upcoming schedule on the Lakeland Sports Network. Got a packed March. Every Emerald and Greenwood High home game, both on the Lakeland Sports Network. So 2 schools, 1 channel. We'll be here again on the 3rd against BHP, and then Thursday against Clinton. We'll have the championship game, no matter who's in it, on Saturday, along with whoever Emerald plays. Swing and a miss. There's a first pitch strike for Finn Howard after the long rest. Greenwood lost today to Wren 4-2. They're playing in the TL Hanna First Pitch Classic. Ground ball to short, taken on a backhand by Heights. And his throw is a strike to first. 1 away. Bo is sure-handed as it gets. Now in his sophomore season. Back to the top of the order. Carver Davis, 3rd time through for 96. Finn Howard has been the starter all day long for Emerald. They have not gone to the pen. Seems to hit his stride. Another first pitch strike, a fastball down the middle. Strike 2. Nicely done for Howard, quickly jumping on Davis. Davis, a 4-sport athlete for 96. Just finished up basketball season. He did not play in the first pitch event at Lander. Was resting. That was just his first day back of baseball. Now he's inserted himself as the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats. Howard's 0-2. High bouncer taken by Metz at 3rd. Throw across the diamond is in time. And there's 2 down. Nicely done by Ethan Metz. Good eternal clock. There's Eli Schoolfield. Started the game as the pitcher. First pitch from Howard. Misses up. In the air, shallow rights. It's tracking and it's foul. One and one here to Schofield. 2 groundouts in the inning for Howard. Gotten some soft contact. Called strike. Uses the slider towards the inside portion of the zone. It's 1-2. Howard gave up 2 in the 4th. The only 2 runs for 96 thus far. He set the pitch. In the air to right field. Coming in. Styron makes the catch to a knee. And a 1-2-3. Top of the 5th frame for Finn Howard. The Emerald Bats will go back to work when we come back on the Lakewood Sports Network.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it pays to work with someone who knows Greenwood. At Frank Coyle State Farm, Frank and his team help families and businesses with auto, home, life, and more. Whether you're driving to work, protecting your home, or planning for the future, count on coverage you can trust. Call 864-223-6781 or stop by 424 Main Street in Greenwood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Listen, our website, extension, contact a local radio office. You get started for your next fire protection project. Surgery fire protection.
McKesson still out there, bottom of the 5th inning, 10-2 for the Emerald Vikings. They just scored 5 in the last frame. That was in the 4th. And now Finn Howard, who just dealt a 1-2-3 top of the inning, has a chance to swing the bat against James McKesson. Now the lefty got out of a lot of traffic in the last frame. Finn takes a first pitch ball. Finn hits it towards the right side, off the glove of Wright and Goff and into right field. A single for Finn Howard. He reaches as the leadoff man here in the bottom of the 5th. And Colson Marino what a game he's having. Some big early season swings for Marino, including a solo home run in the first inning. It was the first run of the game. Gets away from the catcher, Sutley. And the runner, Bradley Cobb, who's running for the pitcher, Howard, scoots over to second. Counts 1-0 to Marino. Marino sends a shot high and deep to left field. Davis is back, camps under and makes the catch at the fence. Cobb tags up and goes to third, but allowed first out of the bottom of the fifth. Runner 90 feet away for Eli Swansea. Infield will come in for 96. Good scoop there from Sutley. Ball one into Eli Swansea. A 2-run base hit his last time up. It's ball 2. Kesson missed inside. Good pitch. McKesson rides a fastball in the zone. It's now 2-1. Oh, nearly airmailed Sutley. Good job from the catcher to make it a 3-ball, 1-strike count and keep the runner at third. It's Bradley Cobb who's at third base, running for Finn Howard. 3 balls and a strike now for McKesson. The lefty is set, deals. Swansea takes ball 4. They're at the corners. Not the worst thing in the world. Double plays now in order for 96. That could potentially end the inning. Here's Ethan Metz. Kobe Cade will run for Swansea, who's the catcher today. There's Cade down at first base, chatting it up with Austin Wirtz.
On the first base now, number 13, Jacoby Cade.
94-58. 94-58.
96 having to change up some signs. Jacob Evans, third baseman, comes to chat with McKesson. Getting everybody on the same page. 1 out at the corners. Emerald already up by 8, looking to tack on more in the 5th. Metz swings and a bouncer second base side, taken by Goff. They will trade the out for a run, 2 away. Nicely done. Good piece of hitting for Ethan Metz. Makes it 11-2. Wildcats do get the second out. Runner just at second base now. Styron, the right fielder. Cade at second base for the Vikings. It's a 1-0 pitch from McKesson. Styron is hunting that fastball up in the zone. Swinging for the fences there. McKesson with 2 outs, trying to get out of the frame. Emerald have scored once so far in the bottom of the 5th. They scored 5 times in the 4th. Throw back to second, pops out of the glove of Goff. Cade does not take off to third. Set scampers back to second base. Styron's at a 1-1 count. Just the 8th grader on the right-hander's batter's box. Up high, ball 2. Styron with a ton of upside. Very gifted underclassman. In a 2-2 count here against McKesson. With 2 away, here's the pitch. Ball 3, and the count is full. '96 made it a 3-run game, 5-2 in the 4th, and since then it's been 6 unanswered from Emerald. Gunning for a 10-run lead. 3-2. Swing and a foul tip, held on by Sutley, and that's the strikeout McKesson was looking for to end the inning. Makes it 11-2. Emerald scored once here in the 5th, will lead to the 6th on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
So Hyde on the mound for Emerald. 9 runs a cushion as we start at the top of the 6th. 96 to the plate, and they'll bring 3, 4, and 5 in their order, starting with the catcher Parker Sutley, who's had himself a good day. 2 hits today for Sutley. Hit one down the left field line his last time. Height first pitch in relief is a fastball that misses low outside. First time facing Sutley. Finn Howard had done the rest. Howard went 5 innings, a 2-run ball, and now Howard is at shortstop as Height comes in to pitch. Here's the 2-0. 74 on the breaking ball for Height. It's 2-1. First 2 fastballs missed the zone. That one nearly hit Sutley. Went back to the off speed to the breaking ball. It's 3 balls and a strike now for Bo Height. Dangerous hitter in Sutley at the plate now for 96. Upstairs with a fastball at 84. And a walk is how Height starts off his day on the mound. A leadoff base runner aboard for 96. Just the second time they've done that today. Comes Austin Wirtz, dangerous left-hander. First baseman today has 2 hits for 96. He scored the first 2 runs for them, the only 2. Height delivers a fastball just outside the zone and low. Sitting about 83 to 85 on his fastball. Swinging a foul. Wirtz was all over it. One off the bat and foul. Nice cue down the third base line. Now 1-2. Height has a 2-strike count. Wirtz would be a big out. The lefty has had some line drive shots today. His last one was pulled into right field. Height's 1-2 offering. Inside, he missed with a fastball. He wanted that call. It's 2-2. Sutley's the runner at first. Bouncer up the middle, could be 2. Finn Howard will step on the bag, throw to first, and a double play. There's 2 outs. That'll wipe off the base runners. Second double play of the day for the Emerald Vikings. That's big time for Bo Height out on the mound. Now he faces Wrighton Goff, who started the game at second base, came in relief of Schoolfield in the 4th, and did not have a good time, did not record an out on the mound. That's upstairs for ball 1 for Height. The one got moved back to second base when McKesson came in. Height fresh off the double play. From the line, here's the 1-0. In the air to center field, Marino comes in, makes the catch. And a quick inning for Height, aided by the double play. We'll go to the home half of the 6th. Emerald out in front of 96 on the Lakewood Sports Network.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath. Because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Jacob Evans is the new pitcher for 96, the 4th one today, 3rd out the pen. And back to the right-handers they go. They just got 2 pretty strong innings out of McKesson. He came in and inherited bases loaded, nobody out, and gave up just 1 in the 5th. And now they'll look to turn on Jacob Evans, who had been playing third base all day. And now Eli Schofield is at third, who started the game as the starter. Was able to keep Emerald at bay, only gave up 4 runs. He gave up 5, excuse me. One of them unearned. First baseman Thomas Hodges hitting 7th in the order. They've hit the 2-hour mark on game played. And the time limit is 2.5. Easton Birch is at third base, not Schofield. So Birch getting his first crack at it at the hot corner. A little coup shot that's slowly hit down the first base line. Wirtz will take it and run to the bag to get the outs. Nicely done by the veteran first baseman, Austin Wirtz. There's one down here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a DH, Colt Knight. Evans did a good job to get his first out on the mound. And he delivers a first pitch strike into the DH Knight. Evans way over the top on the delivery. Definitely a different arm angle than McKesson, the lefty that the Wildcats just threw out there. Foul ball makes it quickly 0-2. So Evans economical thus far on the bump. Facing the bottom part of the Vikings order here in the 6th inning. Oh, 2. And a called strike 3. It looked to be inside. But they'll ring up Colton Knight for the second out of the inning. And here is Matthew Ritter, the 9-hole hitter in left field for Emerald. Last hope in the 6th. 9-run lead for the Vikings. Most of that damage was done in a 5-run 4th inning. Then tacked on 1 more in the 5th. Ritter deals low. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. A big swing by Ritter. Oh, a nice bender for Evans. Guides it into the zone. He's a strike away from sitting Emerald down in order. Evans, the third pitcher out the pen today for the Wildcats. The 1-2 swing and a foul tip. Sutley able to grasp it behind the plate. And a quick inning for Evans on the mound for 96. Keeps it at a 9-run game. And we'll head to the top of the 7th inning where the Vikings are 3 outs away from winning their first round of the Emerald City Classic.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
Jacob Evans, who just had a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom half of the 6th, will now come to the 7th, facing Bo Height, who's 3 outs away from claiming the win for Emerald. They got good innings out of Finn Howard, 5 strong. Height came in and shut down in the 6th. Got a big double play from Finn Howard, the shortstop, after he pitched 5 strong innings as a starter. Height was able to navigate through the middle part of the 96 order. So 3, 4, and 5. And his first inning in relief. Jacob Evans, Wright and Goff was the last out in that last inning. So Evans, Ellis, and Patterson due up now for 96. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Fastball curve, the offering for Height. Fastball is fouled away on the first pitch, sitting at 83. We got a radar gun down right behind home plate today. Not sure if we can see it. Oh, we can. It's right there to your left. It's giving us the numbers today. Height's ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That time it was the breaking ball for Height. He's seen a fastball. He's seen the breaking pitch. What does he deal to Evans? Ahead 0-2. Winds and delivers. Called strike 3. Went back to the breaker. And a big first out for Height. Mason Ellis, the shortstop. First pitch is a strike. Now Bo is dialed in with the curve right now. Back-to-back pitches. Back-to-back-to-back pitches have been the breaking ball. That time it's inside and low, 1-1. About a 10-mile-an-hour difference between fastball and breaking ball for Height. Fastball up in the zone at 83. Gets a check swing. And Ellis went around. It's now 1-2. High and tight, ball 2. Bo has faced the minimum. 4 batters thus far. Up the middle, just right of second base. Howard, the twirl, the throw in time. What a play. It's short for Finn Howard, and there's 2 down in the 7th. Ranged a long way, went to the other side of the bag at second to make the play. And Carter Patterson is the last hope for the Wildcats in the 7th. First pitch strike for Bo Height. Clips the outside corner with a fastball. It's 0-1. Emerald and out away here in the 7th. Patterson takes the ball. Height tried to go back to that same location with the heater, this time a little downstairs. One. Slapped foul. The 96 down to their last strike. Wildcats are in a stacked 2A Region 2, 6 playoff caliber teams, including the defending state champs, Batesburg, Leesville, Strom Thurmond also in that region. So they're getting ready for the season, playing the Emerald City Classic, down to the Vikings by 9 runs. Height's got a 2-out, 1-2 count. And he sits him down, freezes him with the breaking ball, and that'll do it. Height slams the door on a great Emerald shutout or 2-run ball from the pitching staff between Howard and Height. They win by 9 runs. It was started off for Colson Marino, hit a shot over the left field fence. Solo homer in the first. Emerald never looked back. They got down, or they gave up 2 runs in the fourth. Made it a 3-run game, and then ever since then, 6 unanswered will end it. So that'll do it. Emerald 11, 96-2. We'll be back with you on Tuesday. Emerald takes on BHP on the nightcap, 7:30. Let's go ahead and take a look at the upcoming schedule. Tuesday the 3rd, Emerald BHP, and then that Thursday, Emerald plays Clinton. And then the 7th, we'll have hopefully just one game, Emerald in the championship. If not, we'll have Emerald's either second or third place game, and then the championship later on that day here on the Lakeland Sports Network. And we'll also have all the Greenwood home games. Right now, they're at TL Hanna playing in a preseason tournament. They lost to Wren 4-2 today, but looking to bounce back. We'll have them for the first time on the 10th of March as they play Greenville, who we saw earlier today, and a loss to North Augusta 2-1. So 2-1 North Augusta, 11-9 Emerald. Clinton BHP is next. Come out to the ballpark here in Emerald. You got 2 good games coming your way. Clinton and BHP, Lawrence and Mid Carolina. It's $7 for the day, $25 for the tournament pass. And make sure you pick up a media guide from the concession stand, $5. Here they're pretty good. Well, that'll do it from us at the Lakewood Sports Network. Big shout out to Nigel Morton White on the camera. I'm Graham Simpson signing off. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. This has been Emerald and 96 in the Emerald City Classic on the Lakewood Sports Network. Vikings win by 9 runs.